And we're live. Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Doing
Right
well.
here.
Christmas spirit is alive.
So I think we're having like some connection issues. Okay, there we go.
I think it's your computer.
All
So
right.
we are doing another the holiday virtual book tour for our Becoming an Unstoppable Woman. We're obviously excited and ecstatic to be here today to be
Hello.
able to do that opportunity with you all.
Okay, so we're apparently having holiday technicalities. And this
Try
is
going
part
on
of
your
being
phone.
virtual. Is it me?
Yes.
Okay.
Nicole, now you're muted.
Well, now I'm not. As I was saying to myself, apparently, hello, everybody. Thanks so much for joining the an Unstoppable Woman holiday virtual book tour. My name is Nicole Curtis. I'm CEO of She Rises Studios, and I'm joined here with the founder of She Rises Studios, Adriana Luna Carlos. And we just missed Hannah. She dropped off, but she will be back, as well as all the amazing co-authors of the book Becoming an Unstoppable Woman. Say hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
We have women joining us from Australia and Canada and all across the US. And so we are here to just bring some holiday cheer and spirit and talk about the gift of giving. And one of the things in regards to becoming an unstoppable woman in the book series and the movement is how much it isn't just to empower and inspire women all over the world to live life without limits, to overcome, to conquer, to grow, develop in life and business. But it's also about giving back and serving and loving in your communities, in your home, as well as around the world. And so, what better way to kick off today during this holiday season to talk about giving back? And I'm going to pass the mic here pretty quickly, probably to you, Natalie. And we just want to share and just kind of talk about giving back in charitable donations, because one of the things is being a co-author in an amazing book is being able to give back through the proceeds that you make from it. And so with that, Natalie, I'm going to throw it over to you, hon.
Okay, great. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Natalie Pickett. I am a serial entrepreneur from Melbourne, Australia. It's summertime here for our Christmas, which I know is strange for people who are in the Northern Hemisphere, but we celebrate our Christmas during summer. Giving back. So a couple of things. In my chapter in the book, my chapter is called Living the Dream in the book. And one of the things I talk about is learning to prioritize yourself. So although we're talking about giving back, sometimes as people who are natural givers, we give to everybody, our time, energy, and all of those things, and we forget about ourselves. So the giving for me actually starts with you and learning to prioritize yourself and learning to love yourself first, so you have the strength and the energy to be able to freely give to others. So giving is also about learning to receive and being okay with that about yourself. And I share some of that, how I discovered I wasn't doing that in my personal life or my business life, and how I needed to change around that. I share that in my chapter, Living the Dream. In all of my businesses, I like to align with charities that align with what that particular business does. And so I like sharing success. And for me, sharing success is looking at how that success not just benefits me, but also benefits others as well. So for this month in December, I have partnered with Dress for Success, and I'm pretty sure it's a global charity. It has Australian chapters here as well. And Dress for Success is all about empowering women and helping to get them back into the workforce or into the workforce. They provide clothing like business attire for women through the charity, as well as mentoring and self-development and business development courses and programs to help women further their careers in the workforce. So I have actually worked with them before with one of my other businesses, but I thought they perfectly aligned with our book, Becoming an Unstoppable Woman. And that's why I chose them for this charity to work with in December. So $5 from every purchase on my link is being donated to Dress for Success Australia. And my link is natalie.sherises.studios.com. And yes, love to see some book purchases on that. And it's the perfect Christmas gift for either you or someone that you love as well. So that's it.
Awesome. Thanks,
Go ahead
Natalie.
and pick someone, Natalie.
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
All right, so I've just seen Jennifer's just jumped on. So she's in Northern Ireland, and below me on my screen, I can see Aileen, who's in the Philippines, and another one celebrating Christmas in a summery climate. No, it's cold, she says. All right,
Rainy.
I'll pass to Aileen.
Okay. Thank you, Natalie. And it's good to see all of you ladies once again. Hello to all our viewers. It's rather rainy here. It's summery all year round in the Philippines. We don't get snow ever, sadly. But now it's rainy sometimes. Sometimes it's summery. And for us, it's chilly when it's below 20 degrees Celsius. So it's that warm here. It's a reason to wear long sleeves already for us when it goes below 20 degrees. So I've been listening to giving back, and I've been thinking about it. And I realized that giving back really comes in many forms. For those of us who are also struggling with our own personal issues, those of us who are unable to really fly and take off the way we want to at present. And for those of us who sometimes, how do my friends and I say it, don't have first world problems. We can't even take care of ourselves or, of our families sometimes. And would we really be able to put a charity first? It's okay if you're not able to. I want to share that message. Sometimes giving back could only mean giving of yourself more than giving of yourself even when you're hurting inside. So for me, there was a time when giving of myself only meant that I continued to teach part-time, even if the pay was really small, even if it was negligible, only to cover my transportation maybe. I still gave my time. And that's giving back. And it's all year round. It doesn't have to be during Christmas. Some of us feel bad when we feel that we don't have extra to donate to a charity or to donate to a cause because we really want to be able to give of ourselves. I just want to assure those who are maybe on such a boat, I've been on that boat myself, it's okay. Giving back takes place in different ways. And if the least you can do is spend quality time with a friend instead of using it to rest or to go to a salon, that's giving back already in your own way. And it's giving your time, your energies, your sincere efforts. And that's enough. You're already coloring a life and you're already touching hearts. So when we hear what giving back means for others, don't compare it with what you can give of yourself because we're all differently situated, and that's okay. So for me this year, since I'm still on my road to recovery, both physically and mentally, giving back for me means making time to actually climb outside my shell like a turtle and join you girls when I can, for one, and to spend time with people who matter to me, who maybe I've been not really replying to the past months. For me, that's giving back already because it's hard already for me to, climb outside my shell when all I really want is to hibernate maybe the entire winter in the northern hemisphere. So my only message for tonight is find your own way to give back. How to give of yourself, your time, your efforts. If you have money, of your money. But if you don't have extra money, it's okay. The time will come when you will have a lot of money to donate to all your causes. So I think my message might be a little different from yours, and it's okay because I'm differently situated and I understand. So again, one more, please, ladies, don't ever compare yourselves to others. Like me, I'm on a different path from my sisters. A lot of them are very successful already and highly established. And I'm a one-woman team starting to crawl outside my shell and find my way around. They're already up and running. I'm a toddler. And it's okay. I'll catch up somewhere along the way and they'll try to pick me up if I stumble. And someone else will do that for you too, ladies who are listening, those who identify. So if ever you identify with my chapter from fragile to fierce, please contact me on Instagram or on the other details you find there. And maybe we can talk about how we can crawl outside our shells together and find our path together in life. Thank you. And I think I'll pass to, Allison.
Thank you, Aileen. That was awesome. Thanks, Natalie. Great to see all you beautiful faces here, and so awesome to be a part of this book. And my chapter is The Conquering Goddess, Embracing the Power Within. So it was funny that we're talking about giving because I was wondering what I could do. My business hasn't made lots of money, and I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll just put myself out there and see who needs what. Usually I'm diving into Christmas cheer or food sovereignty, food security, doing something at the university. But this year, a lot of my coach friends that I have, all of a sudden were popping up with issues. So I thought, you know what, that's what I do. So I'm going to do what I do best, and I'm going to listen, and I'm going to do what I can do to help them along the way. And we've had some amazing conversations, some amazing breakthroughs, and I get so much back when I do that. And I always forget just how empowering it is for me to coach somebody for their breakthroughs, to see stuff. And it's always a win-win. So whenever I do give, it's not about, oh, how can you do so many freebies, or how can you give this away? It's about what I get in return, which I think is just astronomical, and it sort of 10 times what I give out. So I'm always so blessed to know that being part of this community too, like Aileen said, if we fall down, we're all here to pick each other up. And that's what I want to give to women out there, to know that they're empowered, encouraged, and they can live in their God-given destiny to move forward, to have the group, to have this wonderful sisterhood that can be together and to do what we need to do. And whether you are giving of your time or your money, whatever you do this time of year or any time of the year, it's always a blessing for someone. And remember just how amazingly blessed you will be in getting that back. And when I was writing my chapter, and I was thinking, I have to go within, I have to figure out who I am in looking at the mindset and how I am successful. And it was so awesome for me to be able to do that and have that opportunity to really reflect, because I had to go in to figure out how I could be outside for somebody else. Because if I couldn't do the work inside of me and give back to me, how could I give to somebody else and fill them up with something if I was an empty vessel? So it was an awesome opportunity. It's been an absolute fantastic ride, and I know we'll be doing it for years to come and supporting and loving on each other to do that. But I thank you very much. And I thank all of those wonderful women that I am helping and supporting, even if it's just giving them their Christmas gifts a little early this year to help them end off 2021 with a bang and a little more sparkle than they would have otherwise. So I am truly blessed, and I thank you all for being here. I love you all so very much. Thank you. And I am going to pass it over to Miss Jennifer.
You're muted. There you go.
Hello. Can you hear me? Hopefully. Yes. Good. So, talking about I guess, giving back and what that can look like. Maybe how it kind of, what we're doing in that aspect. So for me, I think giving back in a way is kind of bittersweet in a way, because it is an opportunity for us to also grow ourselves in a way that not only can we take stock of all the amazing things that we have ourselves to be grateful for, but it allows us to really kind of give thanks in a way for also having the opportunity to give to other people and to, feel that, to take that from a humble perspective, in that, if we truly give from the heart, and we'd want to do something like that, that it is a humbling experience. And I think that enables us to grow even more, which is, a fantastic experience for us. And, hopefully a fantastic experience as well for the other, people that we're looking to help. And I think it's, Eileen said it well too, that it's, and Allison, that it's not necessarily about just monetary aspects, and I know for a lot of people, and especially this time of year, and whether it's maybe elderly neighbors that you see who maybe don't have a lot of family, or especially this time, with the pandemic and everything, maybe can't get to see their family or can't travel, whether it's maybe just someone who doesn't have a lot of family, or who might be separated, from their kids who are away and can't get home, or anything like that, whether it's, maybe it's people who don't have, accommodation, who don't have a place to live, who don't have food on the table. There's so many things going on in the world that there's absolutely no reason why, all of us can't find some way of giving back. And it could be a small kindness and just giving somebody your time for 10 minutes to have a conversation with them and say, hey, how's your, how's your day today? What's going on with you? Maybe having a cup of tea with them, socially distanced if needs be. It could be all, just simple things like that to, yes, perhaps, giving your time, in working with a charity or something like that, and in regards to, like, I know with the book, like one of the things that I've wanted to do is to really connect with different charities to help out with them with fundraising. So I think it's thinking outside the box as well, and saying, yes, okay, maybe we don't have lots of money, or even if I don't have lots of time, but what are some kind of ways, that we could do something just to cheer somebody up or make a difference. And I know, again, with ourselves, like we didn't do it last year, obviously, because of COVID and stuff, but we would have always made homemade Christmas cookies and homemade cards and taken them to the neighbors and to different people. And even just that, even if the neighbors didn't eat them, they just loved receiving them. And I think it's just thinking that, it's just thinking that somebody out there, and I think this is one of the biggest things, that somebody out there notices you and sees you. And I think if you can make somebody out there who maybe doesn't always feel seen or heard, or even just seen and heard, let them know that they are seen and heard, that, that somebody notices them, that somebody, cares enough about them to even, like I said, give them a 10-minute conversation or pop a Christmas card through their mailbox or anything like that. And my chapter in the book is all about, right, talking about Rise of the Phoenix. I talk a lot about waves hitting us, and for me, that's such an important concept. And when we talk about life and things, because when waves are crashing and knocking me down and I may feel like I am drowning, not only is it my sisters, possibly my brothers, whoever, who are picking me up and lifting me up, but, at another time, if your wave isn't hitting you, maybe that's when you extend a hand to me, and vice versa. So if I'm riding the high wave, so to say, or the low wave, and, it's my seas are calm, it's a perfect opportunity for me not to just go, heck yeah, my life is grand, all is sorted. It's actually, a great opportunity to go, right, okay, right, my seas are calm. I know for a fact other people's aren't. So what are things that I can do? And it's, if we don't let it bog us down by thinking it has to be these big grand gestures, because I think that's what sometimes people think, especially at Christmas, it has to be this big, massive thing. And it really, really doesn't. And even sit down and say, right, I'm going to think of 5 things that cost no money and will take me less than 10 minutes to do, or 6 things maybe. So in less than an hour, how much could you change 6 different people's lives if you did that? And something like that would be really easy, hopefully for most people to do. So yeah, so that's just kind of, I guess, some thoughts on my end. And, for me, like I said, I think it's a really important thing, and money is great, and money is really needed to fund charities and to fund different programs, and for people who need food on the table and, roofs above their head and all of that, 100%. But a lot of times there's a lot more than just money that what people need this time of year. So just keep that in mind as well. And with that in mind, I'm going to pass over to Adriana.
I knew it, Jennifer. I knew it.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
I was trying to think of what to say besides just, what we already do here at She Raises Studios, because I feel like even though we have services, we're constantly giving back. That's actually what our mission is in what we're doing, is to give back to the community and help women to find their voices and change their mindset and realize that they are worth everything that they think someone else is worth. They're always looking to someone else and trying to be that person, but they already are that person. So I want to actually challenge whoever's listening. And there's 2 ways I kind of see this. If you're the person that's always reaching out to someone and saying, hey, I'm really struggling right now, I want some help, and you're that person that asks for help, first of all, I applaud you, because it takes a lot to ask for help, and it takes a lot of courage. So my challenge to you, for those who are, have the courage to do that, I want you to reach back out to one of those individuals who have helped you and ask how you can help them in return. If they say they don't have, anything they need help with, then give them some sort of a gesture or something, whether it doesn't have to be something you buy. It could be something you make, or a quote that you have, or something that comes from the heart, that you let them know that you are so grateful to them for everything that they have done for you. So that's part 1. If you are the kind of person that actually never asks for help because you're, maybe too prideful, or you don't want to feel like you're burdening someone else, then I challenge you to find someone and try to reach out to them and let them help you take some of that burden off. Ask them for help. I'm not saying, if it's a financial thing that you're in place and you're trying to ask for money, it's nothing like that. It's most of the time our problems come from not communicating enough. So you reaching out and saying, hey, I'm struggling with something going on in my life, I just need someone to talk to. I encourage you and challenge you to reach out for that help, because there will be someone to help you, whether it's in your family, your friendship, or if it's in the She Rises community group. I challenge you to do that. So that's what I have to say for that. Obviously, all of these ladies here are amazing, and I'm always blown away by everything that they have to say, because they're beautiful individuals. My mom, Hannah Olivas, is having some difficulty getting onto the live. So just to kind of quickly go over what she might have wanted to share with you all is everything that this community stands for. Before we started the She Raises Studios community, we've been working on our nonprofit, the Brave and Beautiful Blood Cancer Foundation. Within that, we help children. So currently we're doing a toy drive. So if you want to check out information on that, you can go to www.bbbcf.org, and you can figure out how you can help in that way, whether it's toy donations or helping the cause in some other form. So there might have been one other thing that she had mentioned. I don't know if you remember, Nicole, but I feel like there was 2 parts to that. It was a toy drive and just basically helping immune compromised individuals during this time with maybe care packages.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think it was toy drive, and then like product stuff. I believe it was like blankets and all that kind of stuff, if I remember correctly. So yeah, again, they can go to the website and they can pull all of that up, I'm sure.
Yes. So with that, if you have any more questions, I'll have her put that in the comment section below so you can check it out and reach out to her. But we're always trying to strive to do more we connect everything that we do together because we believe wholeheartedly in our mission, and it only makes sense to spread the love, spread the joy, and share everything that we have to share, because being transparent, open, and honest, and sharing that passion is what is going to be received the most from someone. So that authenticity that we continue to share, keep on doing it. If you're new to it, reach out for help, and there's a lot of people who will help you and guide you, and trusting that that is the right move for you in your life. With that being said, I would be more than happy to share the stage with, I would say, even more quieter of an individual than myself, Nicole Simmons Riley.
Hello, ladies. Thank you so much, Adriana. Um, I have been really, really, really in the Christmas spirit this season, and um, wholeheartedly agree with everything everybody on the stage has said tonight. You ladies are awesome. You're so inspirational. Honestly, you all give back every day just by being in this community, and the book itself gives back because when you read it, you will get a different perspective from every woman that was in the book. You'll get a different sense of strength from every woman in the book, a different perspective of courage and resilience from every woman in the book, and that in itself is a task. And it's also so special. But I would love to add that this year I'm thinking, it's people that are 9-to-5 workers, and there's people that are entrepreneurs, and there's business owners or whatnot. And I would like to encourage those people that are entrepreneurs or business owners to reach back. And if it's someone that's trying to start a business or trying to get the ropes to something and you see them struggling, just reach back and see if you can lend a hand to those people. It's so hard starting a business. And yes, you can have a mentor or a coach, but sometimes you get those little nuggets just from people who've been through it, and they think it's near and dear to them to be able to help someone not make a mistake that they made. You see, it's I have tons I'm in tons of entrepreneur groups or boss groups, and I'm one of those people that don't mind, if you was to reach out to me. I have several people that reach out to me, and it always shocks me. It always catches me off guard when people reach out to me and they say, "Oh, I see what you're doing. Can you give me a couple of tips on how you started, or can you give me a couple of tips on, what I should do for this?" And a lot of the times, sometimes they're not even in the same field I am, but just the fact that they reached out to me makes me want to do that research and help them a little bit, or even give them a little guidance, because I was not always here, and I'm still not where I want to be. But I definitely came a long way, and I detailed all of it in the book, and I put my heart, soul, and tears into my chapter. I was very transparent, and it makes me kind of emotional, and it also makes me proud, and it makes me go further because I see where I've come from. I've seen where these ladies have come from. They definitely didn't spare anything. So with that being said, um I I definitely feel like we all should reach back, and if it's someone that's in need, or it's somebody that you don't have to always give monetary, like the ladies have said. So if it's someone that's in need, or they're doing the same thing that you're doing, and they just need a little guidance, or they need just a couple of words of encouragement, you know, this holiday season, make that happen. And I promise you, it will make you feel better than if someone would have given you a gift. My 7-year-old, he he told me today that he doesn't really care to get a gift. He wants, because I'm always stressing to them. I have three kids, a 10-year-old daughter, and a 7-year-old son, and a 4-year-old son, and I'm always stressing to them, don't ever take for granted what it is that you have. We may not have as much as someone else, but we definitely have more than someone else. Don't ever take advantage of what you have. Always be grateful for what you have. And today I kind of dropped a tear because it's actually resonating with them. For my 7-year-old to come to me and say he doesn't necessarily need a toy. I could give that toy to someone that doesn't have a house, mom, or I can give that toy to someone that doesn't have a big Christmas dinner or a big Thanksgiving dinner. So I feel like, I'm doing something right. So I would definitely, if it's anyone that's on the live watching that needs a help with their business or needs help getting in touch with the right people, or even just needs a couple of words of encouragement, I'm here and I am willing to give back in that sense. So that being said, I will be passing it on to the lovely Nicole Curtis, and everyone have a happy, happy, happy holiday.
Thank you, Nicole. You ladies are so amazing. I love sitting and listening to not just the spirit of Christmas and New Year's and giving, but just the words of just so much love and service comes through when you guys speak and share. And that's one of the things that we love about our co-authors. Their heart is in the right place. They're passionate. They're purposeful. And yes, as amazing as it is to be able to be a co-author in an international best-selling book, but to know that it's changing lives, one person, one woman at a time, and having the ability to do whatever you want with the book, and being able to serve in the community or serve around the world in regards to charities or donation events or whatever that may look like this holiday season. And it's really what it boils down to is that these women on this call in this book are unstoppable. And it's not just unstoppable in regards to being a mom or being a business owner or being a wife or having a partner, significant other, whatever that looks like. It's being unstoppable because their heart shows first and through and everything that they do in the people that they touch. And so, when you hear unstoppable, there's so many different angles and ways that you can look at it. But these women right here in front of you, for you ladies, they're people that are watching this right now. They have hearts of gold. They love, they serve, they uplift, they empower, and their motivation isn't money. Their motivation is through everything that I just said. And I can just speak on behalf of She Rises Studios with Hannah and Adriana, since they both ended up getting kicked off and not being able to stay on. It's a love-hate relationship with technology, isn't it? So, knowing their hearts and where they're at, we just, from She Rises Studios, we appreciate all of our co-authors and have such a deep passion and heart for them. And also the women that are here today that are sharing their hearts with you and sharing some nuggets and tips, because I'm sure with everyone that spoke, there's something that sparked something in somebody, or learned something, or had an aha moment in some way, shape, or form. And so I just want to say, ladies, we love you. We appreciate you. You're so amazing. And you literally are unstoppable. And what better way, for today to talk about, being an unstoppable giver, paying it forward, however that looks, like Elaine said, even just your time and your energy, your voice, or money, or whatever that looks like. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Does anybody have any kind of closing comments or thoughts or anything before we end? We're going to be coming back with another virtual book tour time, and that's going to be on the 10th, right? Yeah, Friday. Days are confused on my end. I don't know which way is up. And so we're going to have another time where we're going to be coming together and continuing in our virtual book tour. But with that, does anybody want to say anything before we close out, or thoughts or anything?
I have a quote to end with after everybody speaks.
Ooh, that's awesome. Anybody before she does that? No, you ladies good? Okay, the floor and mic is yours, or the computer screen is yours, Allison.
There you go. Lovely tech. I just want to give this gift to everybody. And the quote is, may you discover pure love inside the sanctuary of your precious heart. Keep on giving. Thank you, ladies.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so awesome. So with that, we will see you back for another virtual book tour on Friday. Until then, have a wonderful evening, day, afternoon. There's so many different time zones here. I don't even know, but and thank
Half 12 at night.
Oh, is it 12 at night for you, Jennifer? Oh, bless you. Unstoppable. Look at all this. And Elaine, what time is it for you, Elaine?
9 a.m.
Oh, okay. What day is it today? Wednesday. Are you Thursday then right now?
I'm Thursday.
Oh, you're
Natalie
Thursday.
and I are Thursday.
I'm Thursday.
And you're Thursday. Wow. The future.
I do
Natalie and
joke that, yeah, I'm coming to you from the future. I think I'm the
Yes.
first.
She's the first and the second.
I love that. That's so awesome.
And I just letting everyone know that your future looks bright. So there you go.
Love it.
Very bright.
All right.
Nice.
Well, on behalf of She Rises Studios, thank you so much for joining the Becoming Unstoppable Woman Holiday Virtual Book Tour. And we will see you again on Friday. Bye. Thanks, ladies.
Bye. See you.
Bye, everybody.